a really lovely lady. She's very kind, she's very gentle, she really listens to you. Honestly, I can't even begin to think of the contribution she's made to her local stroke group.
She's really a fantastic representative of people who've had a stroke and their carers.
I've always done volunteering of some sort or another. When I first started working with stroke people, stroke was the pits really, there was just nothing out there. But over a period of time, and I think this is largely due to the Stroke Association, the provision for stroke survivors has increased. I'm privileged in that I have seen what stroke survivors can achieve with a bit of help and encouragement. We had one lady who had a very severe stroke. When she first came, it took 3 volunteers to cope with her. But she kept on coming to the club, and the day that she stood up out of that wheelchair was a tremendous moment for me. Sorry, I can get quite emotional about that. Somebody took a photograph, and I have this picture of Jo standing, and she drew herself up to her full height, and a few weeks later she actually walked round the table and back again. I thought that was tremendous. I suppose over a period of time I became fascinated by stroke. I was invited on the UK Stroke Forum, and I was appointed as one of the lay service reps. It was my job really to present the concerns and issues from stroke survivors and from carers. I found it a privilege to be working with people who are at the top of their field.
When some of the academics tend to go off into the realms of academia, she is really good about grounding it and saying, but what about the relevance to people who've had a stroke? What about the relevance to carers? And she commanded tremendous respect on the UK Stroke Forum Committee.
It's absolutely fundamental to making sure that we keep our eye on the proper target, which is about improving the quality of care of people who've had a stroke. And she is the link between the professional groups and people who've had either a stroke themselves or their carers.
I think that volunteers are absolutely the backbone of stroke care in the community. Therapists, doctors get a lot of attention, but actually day in, day out, it's the stroke clubs, it's the stroke communities that really support people through what can be an absolutely devastating event in their life. This is representative of a whole pool of people that sadly we often take for granted.
I think one thing that I hope I've given to people is that I've given them hope. I say to people, it will get better. People are just bewildered when they have the stroke, and they don't know who to turn to or where to go. And I believe hope is one of the most important things that you can give to people.
40 years of your life to support your local community is really something.
Not many people are able to do all those things, and to do it in such a compassionate, inclusive way. I think she's been absolutely fundamental to the development of good stroke care.